Hello everybody, how are you guys today? Well, I'm in the process of making some salmon croquette, but I'm going to make them with salmon scraps. You ever seen the salmon scraps in the store? Like the ones I'm showing. I'm going to make them with that. Now, I would let you guys see me, but I'm not camera ready. So, I'm going to set it down, and then you could, I'm going to set it down someplace and then talk to you guys for a few minutes. Let's see. There. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? I was sitting here thinking, and there's a friend of mine that's going to be turning 40 pretty soon. And I was thinking, 40 is a really good age for a woman. 40 is a beautiful age. That's when she really comes into her womanhood. That's when they really stop partying and really take care of business and really start paying close attention to their kids. And they have their career already together. They know what they want in life. 40 were my best years of my life. And if I could repeat them again, I would. How I envy that 40th woman. She's still young enough to be hip-hop and still mellow enough to be a grandma. It's a wonderful, wonderful age, and don't let nobody ever tell you different. Oh yeah, 50s for a woman is a good age too. I'm seasoning my stuff now. See, the salmon. 50s is good age for a lady too. I mean, we be boss. We boss ladies by the time we get 50. Oh baby, we halfway there. You can't tell us nothing. We got what's going on, baby. You can't tell us nothing. We know what's shaking at 50. And them grandkids is probably up some age. You might even have a couple of little great-grandchildren, depending on how early your children started. I don't know. Don't look like mine's going to get started. I think I have one great-grandson. And I have 3 grandchildren, but they don't have kids. And I'm in my 60s. When are they going to have kids? I want to be a great-grandmother. Do you know what a blessing that is, you guys? Do you know? That's why I'm doing this Facebook legacy. Because I know that the time goes by fast. And before you know it, in the blink of an eye, you're 60, 65. And then time just keeps going, just keeps moving. And you're wondering, what in the heck is going on? Well, that's what it is, my friends. That's what it is. That age kind of sneaks up on you a little bit. That's what it does. It sneaks up on you. And that's okay, too. As long as you're able to enjoy yourself. The most part that I miss is my husband. He was my friend, my companion, my best friend, my everything. And I think a lot of women know where I'm coming from. I mean, there's days, I have good days and I have bad days. He's been gone since 2019. And I still have so many mixed emotions. Sometimes I get so angry at him for leaving me here like this. I get so angry at him. I said, how dare you go off and leave me to take care of all this stuff by myself? How dare you? I would say, you promised to be here with me for life. That's what you said you would do till death does us part. And I guess that's what happened. But I'm telling you, ladies, if you have your significant other, you guys be kind and nice to each other. Because there's nothing like that companionship when you get to be my age. And there's no need, you get lonely. A lot of women may not want to use that word, but I do. Because it's a realistic word. Women get lonely. Men get lonely. There's a lot of guys out here right now, as we speak, that are in their 60s and, they may not, all their stuff may not be functioning like they want to. And so they're embarrassed. Remember, men don't co-counsel with men friends like women do. If we have a female issue, we'll discuss it. A man just keeps to himself and just stays quiet. And then he suffers. I call it suffering in silence. Nobody wants to suffer in silence. That's not good at all. Me and my sister, we used to do that. And that was our word. And then one day we said, we're not doing this no more. No more suffering in silence. I mean, you guys, we was done. When I say done, I mean done. We wasn't doing that no more. We had suffered enough in silence. That's the heck with that stuff. And that's what we did. We both came up out of that situation, and we started sharing and co-counseling each other. And I tell you, we are the best of friends. The best of friends. Oh, we are the best of friends. I love her so much. Now you talking about someone who loves a sister. Oh boy. That is me. I love my sister to death. And you better not say nothing about her. And you better not talk about her. Nothing. Because you will be in trouble. That is my girl. And I'm so blessed to have one. I really am. Because I'm going through quite a bit in my personal life. And I have someone that I can share it with. You know, I can share certain things with you guys, but then there's a lot of things I would like to share, and I can't because I don't want to impose my issues or problems on anybody. And I've always been like that way. My family used to call me the quiet one. At least my brother and my niece. My brother and sister-in-law. They used to call me the quiet one. Because I would just keep everything to myself. And then I found out, now here I am at 60 years old, and I have a counselor that I can talk with sometimes. You know, like what Tree said, nobody's life has been easy. And there's a lot of things that I went through, and a lot of it was due because my parents didn't have the knowledge, didn't have the resources, didn't know what to do. So the kids suffer. It wasn't done deliberately. No, it wasn't done deliberately. It just happened that way. There wasn't anything available. You know, what it kind of reminds me of, that we're sitting here talking about it, it reminds me of, like, now with my kids, the fingerprinting kit. No one really pays attention to missing children issues, and it's been that way forever. That's why so many of them go missing. No one pays attention, and they don't. You know, I can count the number of people who I think will purchase, who my audience is. My audience isn't all on Facebook. My audience is with children's organizations and schools and daycares. Those are my audience. There might be a few of the young mothers. There'll be a few of the young mothers that have the smaller kids. There'll be a few of those like that. But my audience isn't necessarily the Facebook people. Really. You know what? I got some green peppers, and I'm wondering what I should do with them. I got a bunch of them. They're green peppers. They're just green peppers because I don't really eat with. I'm going to put them in this fruit bowl right now. I got this mixed up with the low fruit and vegetables. See? That's my fruit bowl sitting over there. I got it kind of mixed up a little bit. There's my bell peppers. There's my tomatoes. Okay. So anyway, that's what I'm talking about this evening. I'm talking about hitting a couple of subjects. Then I had that missing child scare. That lady. I didn't know who she was. I just was watching the YouTube and I seen her, it says missing 4-year-old. Mommy Strong Christy. I was so glad. I was in such a panic. Her situation was like mine, but I think I told you guys, when my girlfriend came by the school and picked my son up, she picked him up without my permission. Remember back in the day, they wasn't involved in all this missing kids stuff, and you didn't have to go report to pick your child up and all that kind of stuff. Remember? Don't you remember when your kid was little? You could go see your friend and go pick him up. They wasn't gonna say nothing. Well, it's different now. They got all these cameras and everybody's watching you like a hawk. You better not be trying to go pick up somebody else's child you did. No, no, no. They ain't no can do. Now I gotta take this. I have to take this salmon and I gotta put it in and get it mashed. I gotta break it down to. It's either I'll do that or I can grind it and then turn it into a salmon loaf. You know, I got some of those breadcrumbs up there. Those Italian French ones, those are good. And then I won't have to stand and come and watch it. I could just put it on in the oven and let it bake. But yeah, that's all I'm talking about. Next, I gotta clean out this refrigerator. You know, to be perfectly honest with you, you know, I have a few health issues, and I've been down for a good pretty while. I have. And when I get down, my house gets out of order. It gets out of order. And my granddaughter, she does the best she can, but I don't want her spending her time over here nursemaiding me. And I raised her, and she's just she's a wonderful young person, you guys. And I'm not just saying that because she's my granddaughter. She is a wonderful, wonderful granddaughter, I'm telling you. And so she'll worry about me, see. And then a lot of times I won't let her know how bad I'm feeling. Because I don't want her to worry, because she will worry about me, see. And I don't want to do that. Just let her go ahead on and have her little fun and do whatever she's going to do. I'll be just fine. I've been looking after myself for a long time now. What, 60 years? I'm sure I'll do just fine. Ooh, I got this big old pot. I make gumbo in it. And I've got to find a place to put it. And then I got some Brussels sprouts over here. And I got bacon on top of them. See? Well, I'm trying to show you the picture. There they are right there. You get a little bit of it. And I'm going to take those and steam them down a little bit and real slow with this bacon. And put some onions off in that bad boy. And then I'm going to do some yellow rice. It's called Zatarain's. I'm sure you guys heard of Zatarain's. Zatarain's yellow rice. I'll fix the yellow rice. That's what I like. And I'll have me a pretty good meal. And then I'll be back to working. I want to order that StreamYard. The only thing about that is I don't think it's just technically it's real difficult, but it would be nice if someone was around in case I have questions. But I guess to fix that problem, what I do is, she said that they provide technical assistance. It's a StreamYard. You see when everybody be up there talking to each other, and you have your little guest on there. I think it's the coolest streaming tool ever. And I'm getting it. And I'm going to tell myself, you are not going to be afraid of that. I am not. And I'll just have to be careful when I'm using it and just ask questions. It's just like I said, it's a good thing I got this guy that they have the technical. I'll get the technical help. So then that way, if I have any questions, I don't have to bother anybody. I don't like asking people for help. And I'm going to tell you something, these Facebook people, they are notorious. They will not give you no help. You almost, I don't know what that is. I guess because, you know, being that Facebook is such a compatible social media, people have to work hard to get to where they are. I understand that. But it just seems like to me, you know, it doesn't hurt to be a little kind. You know, I can understand you worked hard to get to where you at because you don't know how you gonna get blessed. Someone needs help, help them. My goodness. I didn't even know that there's a community board attached to YouTube. And I didn't realize that the community board was where people, they chat. This chatting is new for me too. They chat and they exchange information. Now I didn't know all that was going on back there. Girl, I just be finding a whole bunch of new stuff. I didn't know what was going on. And so there was some comments back there. And the lady said, she said, I think you're a leader. I said, you do? She said, lead. I said, lead? She said, yeah, Pam, lead. I took that as the hugest compliment. I haven't heard that from anybody in a long time. And I left it there. It's on my YouTube in the comments. She said, I think you're a leader. She said, lead. And I thought about that. I went to bed with it on my mind. I woke up with it. But I got to take one step at a time. You know, leading is, I think, is super duper cool. But you gotta know your audience that you want to lead. You have to kind of know something about your audience for one. And then you got to figure out what you're leading for and what you're leading to. Now, I could lead real good if we talking about missing kids things and getting missing children's pictures out. You know, that kind of thing. I could do that. I could maybe get an audience. I can maybe get an audience of people that wouldn't mind helping me spread the word. Because I know if someone I know needs some help, you know that I'll help them. I'm not going to turn nobody down. Whatever I can do, that's what I'll do. Whatever I can help, that's what I'm going to do. Because I know what it feels like. I know exactly what it feels like. So I thought that was a really nice compliment. That made me feel good that day. You know, sometimes we need a little something to, you know, keep our spunk going. Especially on the day if I'm not feeling all that great. I just ask God to hold me up, Lord. Lord, just hold me up. Just hold me up. Just let me get through whatever I'm trying to do. And that's when it's time to go, it's time to go. But just to hold me up. That's my prayer every day. Lord, hold me up. Because I just know I have unfinished business. If you have blessed me to get through that unfinished business, boy, that would truly be a blessing. And I know you can do it. I know he can do it. If anybody can do it, Jesus can hold you up. He'll hold you up so tough until you'll thank you 40 again. I'm trying to tell you. Anyway, I think I'm going to shut this off because it failed. And I will be checking back with you guys later. Have a blessed night. All right, bye-bye.